Indeed, today, in the end of times, there are no random people on earth. Everyone right now is chosen because we all live in the end of times. And it depends only on us what the future will be like and will there be any future at all. This is the time when we with our choice have to prove whether we love the God, because He is after all is one for all the people. No matter how would you call it in different region, He is the only one creator of for us. But we have been divided into customs and epithets. But did the prophets bring customs and epithets? No, they brought the truth, and the truth is one. But it is divided by those who serve the devil. Those are the prideful, hypocritical, and selfish. But these are just a few, and we are the majority. For the time that I believe in God but I serve Satan is over, and it is the time to make a choice. To whom do you serve? Either to Allah or Satan. There's no third option. The author has given each of us the choice that there's nobody to make a decision instead of us. And if we choose to serve the God, then we have to build the creative society on earth. For all of the prophets has dreamed of the creative society. But in their time here, it was impossible to be fully implemented all over the world. And now, you and I, we have all of the needed conditions. The prophets knew that this would be only possible in the end of times. It is the greatest of honors to build this kind of society the prophets have dreamed of. But we can only do this if we are all together and we are all united. After all, there are more than 99% of us all together, and we can do everything. Today, we are all the witnesses of purification. When people from all over the world have gathered, the people of different religions, and come together and talk about one truth. Today, we have mentioned that we live in the significant times, in the last of times. But there's yet another significant sign. This conference that takes place today, in here and now. And this day is the greatest sign which the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, mentioned. There is a hadith that conveys the words of Prophet Muhammad about the last of times, about today's event. And he was mentioning that it will be a call from heaven to the people of the world, which everyone will hear, a call to people of every language in their language, that is a strong, a deep, and a gentle, and coming from heavens and from all of the sides. And there will be no sleepers left, and all of them will arise, and people will come out of their homes for this call to see what kind of message it is. This call urges them to put the end to injustice, disbelief, conflicts, and bloodshed, and to follow the Imam al-Mahdi, peace be upon him, and to call him by his name and by his father's name. Now, this hadith is only in Arabic. And why wasn't it translated to other languages? Not many people know about its existence. Maybe it was hidden just because nobody would know about that, but we are voicing it for all the people to know. How did the Prophet, for a few hundred years ago, would know what is happening today? Because this is a miracle. No one knew, and the Prophet did. He could have known it only from Allah, because he was the brightest of people, and to him the highest, Allah opened it up. And we are the witnesses of the latest prophet. And this conference is being watched by people all around the world in their own languages. And as did in this hadith, it is given to the languages because it goes through the satellites and through the internet and through the wires, and it goes and reaches everyone at this moment and here and now. Maybe not everybody's hearing it this instant, but the time is an interesting thing. A little bit of time will pass and everyone will hear. At the times of the prophet, not everyone understood his messages, because his message was precisely for us, for people who live today. And we are the ones who are responsible. We are the chosen ones. He said it precisely to us. He knew that everything will change, and he knew that today, on the 20th of March, so many years after his departure to Allah, he knew what will take place now, and so this day has came, when people all around the world are there to speak the truth. This is the denouncing truth. Indeed, as the Prophet mentioned, this is the call for people to put the end to injustice, unbelief, conflict, and bloodshed, and to follow the truth. And the time that we live in right now was mentioned in various religions. All the prophets have spoken of them. Our grandfather and great-grandfather dreamed of living to see this day, but it was us who was able to live to this day. It is the first time in all the history of mankind or humanity, this is the day that our prophet described. Thank you.